comments is when you went for president.
Yes.
You got 8 votes. People would say that's an epic
What did you
fail.
just say?
You got 8 votes.
8 votes. From where?
How many did you get?
No, you must clarify that.
Okay, how many did you get?
To give evidence. No, you must have. You just said I had 8 votes.
How many
Nationally,
did you get?
I had 8 votes.
Here you are. You can tell us how many votes did you have.
Which election are you talking about, by the way?
When you went for president.
Which year was that? 2007. I was on the ballot. And 2007 was declared a disputed election because there was mass theft of votes.
So your excuse is that your votes
No,
were
it's not
stolen?
an excuse. These are facts. I am not the Kriegler report. I'm not the Waki Commission. I'm not the Kriegler report or the Waki Commission, which declared it a disputed election. And that's why there was a coalition government, because Raila fought hard since the elections were stolen. You know, he believed his votes were stolen. But let me give an example there. The Kriegler report showed, and the Waki report and all the other international world spoke that this election was rigged. So do you want to tell me that Raila only stole Kibaki's votes and Kibaki only stole Raila's votes?
So yours were
Mine
stolen
were
as
not
well?
stolen.
So are you saying yours were stolen?
If you look at the votes that I gained in Kamba area, in the Kamba regions, eastern region, they were quite large in figures, thousands here, thousands there, thousands here, thousands there, you know, everywhere. And that was because Kalonzo Musyoka, who headed that region, and was also running for president at that time, did not have the machinery for rigging. So you can say that area was closed. Let me give an example of Nyanza, where even in Nyanza, they were showing Nazlin is being elected. In Siaya, Raila showed 160% voter turnout. That was a pure theft. He also stole votes. In his strongholds, he stuffed the ballot and showed that he's a victim on one hand, but in his strongholds, even not only dead voters came out, unregistered voters voted. He even had a show of 160% voter turnout. So clearly, my votes were in thousands. They were counted largely from Kamba area, but the rest, where the Kikuyu and the other zones were leading the state machinery with Kibaki, you know clearly well how the votes were stolen. So I find that a bit mischievous coming from you as a media house that I had 8 votes. I wanted to show what those 8 votes are.
Not mischievous, but the fact that one might say that you failed in your attempt to become president, but
no, I think, look at it positively. It is a stepping stone. It is a stepping stone to announce my capacity as a leader. And secondly, in 2013, I wanted to run again, but I was persecuted by the state. They entered my name in the register of criminals, denying me a certificate of good conduct, so I couldn't run, well, without any crime, without any charges. And in 2017, they somehow deleted my name to the register of criminals miraculously and gave me a certificate of good conduct. But at the 11th hour, if you remember, when I was presenting my papers nomination papers at KICC to Chebukati, my name went missing in the BVR.
Okay, and I want us to bring that up. And Nazlin Umar was last year not cleared to vie for the August 8th general election. She would later accuse some people of expunging her name from the register. Let's listen in.
Shown themselves today and maliciously not only blocked my name from the ballot, they've expunged my names from the register of voters in Kenya, just to make sure that I cannot be on the ballot. Now, this is extremely malicious. It's extremely derogatory. It is an extreme act of pre-rigging of the election 2017. And what I have said in our court papers, the very fact that IBC had to be forced, had to be compelled with a court order for them to submit to me the forms for collecting signatures nationwide is a clear indication that the courts have found them wrong. And not only that, today, the verification exercise prior to me coming in the hall has shown that my name has been expunged. Your name cannot be in the register and you're a candidate and you're told to go and verify. You come for verification and it goes missing. It doesn't get 2 feet, grow legs and walk away. They have maliciously expunged my name from the register of voters.
Wow, quite a statement
you
made
for that.
there. And
thank you, Mike. I appreciate that. Thank
now,
you.
question here being, after that was done, have you done anything about that? Because if it's an illegality, there is a legal framework that should support what you're saying.
Yes, I did try that frameworks, and I did reapply, but IBC told me they cannot do anything for me. I should go back to court since I've sued them. And when I sued them was not for this reason. I sued them because they refused to give me the votes, the document, you know, the books for collecting signatures, and they refused to receive mine, which I'd only created myself and collected 2,000 signatures from about 33 counties all over Kenya. I'd even superseded the limits. And not only did I take IBC to court, I'm the president of the Caucus of Independent Candidates. We are out of the 4,000 which ran in Kenya in the last general election. We are about 2,500 registered, and they've appointed me also as their president, parallel to the sitting president.
Okay.
So
question: do you still have presidential ambitions?
Oh yes.
Okay.
First of all, my question to you would be just on the IBC expose there is why are they so afraid of seeing me on the ballot? Give me, if I'm nothing,
that's a question
if I'm nobody,
you'd ask IEBC.
Let me come on the ballot and let Kenyans make a decision.
According to IEBC, maybe they might argue that you had not qualified for whatever reason. But like I said, there's a legal framework for you to validate if they expunged your name.
Let me present my papers to see if I'm qualified or not. They didn't get me the position because before nomination, you have to pass a certain desk, and they realized all my...
So do you intend to go for president in 2022?
Yes.
What do you have for Kenyans?
I am going to be on the ballot to 2022, and I don't believe we are going to reach 2022. The way the country is going, I believe we'll have an earlier election. We may even have a need for a transition government, and I will be pushing for a referendum for the people, invoking the popular vote, popular version of collecting 1,000 signatures to compel the IBC to run a referendum in the people's interest.
Why do you think we're